Hi everyone, welcome to my vlog where first I will show you a happy mail which I have received, a wonderful present from Rahel. Then I will show you my current progress in cross stitching because I realized that I forgot to do it, and then it will be a little bit of Kiev vlog. So let's have a look at these wonderful books which I have received. First of all, this beauty is about Thomas Kincaid art. You probably know that I love Kincaid art and I used it as an inspiration for my winter colorings, and now I will be able to color his art. Of course, I will do individual flip through for all the books. And the next book in my present was this beauty by Selena Fenech. You know that I love everything created by Selena, and you know that I love mermaids, so of course I am crazy happy to have this book. Tabitha Ladin is a relatively new author for me, even if I have couple of her pictures in Coloring Haven magazine, where I think that I had picture of a raven and picture of a unicorn, but I haven't colored them yet, so I hadn't tried her style. I do love the idea of mythological creatures, you know that it's one of my favorite themes in coloring, so it will be nice to look closer at all those creatures, all those fantasy animals, and to color them. You know that I love to color realistic pictures, but I also love to color fantasy designs, because here you don't need to limit yourself with colors, you can use any unusual color palettes. So if fantasy designs also have beautiful ladies, and if fantasy designs are created by Selena Fenech, it's definitely a book for my heart. I think that with all these new books by Selena, I definitely have to increase speed of filling in her books. Now I have quite nice collection of her designs. And the last book, it's something amazing. Here I have 100 pages. So here we have four books by Jade Summer united in one book. It's so thick, so heavy. And of course, all the designs are great. I do love dragons and I do love vampires and mermaids and fairies, so I can't even select which part I prefer more. Probably dragons, but as we have Halloween in front of us, then I think that I can dedicate October and November to coloring some vampires and witches, so this book definitely will be quite popular for me during next months. Books by Jade Summer I consider suitable for coloring with paints, especially acrylic paints and gouache paints, so this will be also a nice push for me to use my paints more. And another part of this beautiful present were these Posca pens. So now I have amazing range of colors. You may already notice these beautiful pens because I have used them in my recent colorings in Teresa Goodrich books, and they were extremely helpful. Here I have my swatches of the pens which I have previously. Recently, I got several questions about which Posca I would recommend, which sizes. So currently I own couple of 5, one 3M, and I have purchased them when I was unexperienced Posca user, so I selected them only by colors, and only then I realized that I much more prefer smaller uh, tip of Posca. So currently I would recommend PC1M, It's very comfortable both to cover black lines and to draw. And also, of course, I would recommend liners PC 1MR. They have the thinnest tip, so they provide you with very delicate thin lines, and in the same time they have extremely bright and opaque pigments. So let me show you which amazing colors I received in this wonderful gift. In her previous gift, Rahel sent me wonderful pastel colors, and they are very helpful, especially when now I do so many pictures with flowers, especially in Teresa Goodrich books. But now I have also received some bright colors and metallic colors, and I must say that I'm totally in love with metallic colors. Imagine how great they will look on the dragons, on the mermaids, so they are able to create beautiful shining. I think that for now metallic red is my definite favorite. I have already used several of these pencils, red, metallic red, orange, violet, during my latest coloring of the garden in Teresa Goodrich book. So huge thanks to Rahel for this wonderful and generous gift. As I said, of course, I will do flip through for the books, and now I just need to select from which pictures to start. In the beginning of the month, in my monthly review, I have totally forgotten to show you my current progress in stitching. If you're not familiar with my project, I try to stitch this coastal view by dimension, and you can see that I have almost finished. The only area I need to do is this right upper corner and small area on the sky and on the sea, but somehow it moves very slowly now. Mostly because I was a little bit tired after stitching huge area of the sea. Everything is stitched with half cross but using 5 threads, so it's not very easy on 18 count of the fabric, and it was a little bit boring. Now I am stitching here on the brick wall, and I do admire how beautifully they combined threads to imitate all those bricks and all those green plants attached to the wall. Of course, I hoped to finish this project in August, but now I think that it will be nice if I would finish it till the end of the September, because I also had to do all the backstitch, but I will be doing it only after I will finish all stitching, and then I want to wash it, and only then I will be doing backstitch. I also dedicated part of my time to this nice pirate. I have recently purchased several kits stitched on plastic canvas, and they are very good as a travel project, as a project which I can stitch during watching some TV series when I don't need to concentrate on my stitching too much. So it's very quick, bright, easy, maybe a little bit childish, but I do enjoy from time to time to have something other to stitch apart from my huge project. I need to do two sides of the pirate, and for now I have almost finished stitches on one side, but I hadn't yet did the back stitch, so a lot of work also ahead of me. So sorry guys, not much works to show you, but as I got a reminder that I forgot to show my current progress, I wanted to show what I did during August. And now let me show you one of the most interesting places in Kiev. Now I am standing exactly at the place where at the year 482 Kiev was founded. One of the Slavic tribes arrived here, and the head of the tribe, a man with the name Kyiv, decided to establish here a city. So he named it after himself, Kiev. Kiev was built on several hills. This is the first one. And as Kiev has two brothers, they settled on the nearest hills, and it was the beginning of our city. It's the oldest part of the city, obviously. Now on the hill we have our historical museum, but most of all I love to go here for a walk because I can enjoy magnificent view for the old part of the city, for the hills around. Also, here I can see my favorite church in Kiev. It's dedicated to Saint Andrew. I will try to show you it more closely in my next videos. And also, near this historical place, we have quite adorable small park. All the most important, the most famous historical places in Kiev, like St. Sophia Cathedral, part of the UNESCO heritage, they are just 5 minutes from here. But there are touristic places quite crowded during summertime, and here we have quite calm area, so I always enjoyed it since childhood. Unfortunately, some of the ancient churches were completely destroyed in the beginning of the previous century, and now we only have a reminder where the foundation of the church was. And the second reason why I love to go for a walk on this hill is because of this small adorable park. It was a gift from Ukrainian artists and sculptors to the city, to the citizens of Kiev. And here we have quite adorable sculptures. In the center there is a small prince, it's fox. The recent addition to the park is children playground with Alice in Wonderland, but also there are very fun benches with cute rabbits, fun cats, elephants, birds, and other creatures. Everything is made from concrete, I believe, and everything is decorated with some kind of smart mosaic. So everything is very festive, very shiny during nice weather. I hope that I will be able to catch how nice everything is looking, very festive. On the both sides, near both entrances to this small park, there are angels sitting on the pillows, and I also love the sculptures. It also a very peaceful, very quiet now. Usually it's much more agitated, but now as visits are still limited, there is not so much children around. So I am glad that I was able to film some parts of this park for you. The only thing I don't like that much is face of Alice, but I definitely do like cat and rabbit. And I also hope that you will like interesting bench where both pillow and cover also are parts of the sculpture. So enjoy this small part of Kiev.